Hey there, wild ones. Ooh, welcome back to that Wild Spark YouTube channel. Kat here with a new timeless collective reading, meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. All of the messages on this channel are for all the signs, all the people, all the time. They are all love messages. So if you have been called into this message, it's likely for you. I do hope that you are having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and that life has been really bright and cheery for you, and or that any darkness is beginning to clear and that brightness is beginning to come through. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in and see what message is needing to come through for you in the negotiator. Ooh, somebody's negotiating here, wild ones. Let's see, what are they negotiating? Triggers. Negotiating triggers. I have to give you what I just got. I got, before these cards even came out, that they are negotiating a place back in your life. The holding the name, again, your name potentially. Car, man. So your first one is negotiating. These two are the two: begging, bargaining, triggers, name, car, place. It feels like they are wanting to negotiate, beg, bargain for a space back into your life, back into holding your last name, the car, your place, right? Being together fully and completely. After something went a little bit awry, it feels like. What went awry? You have anxiety, scared, panic. So it feels like, look at this, feels like they're very tied up, or you're very tied up and holding on to the phone. There's something that is it could be virtual reality with this kind of thing, but it's almost like they're in a space of anxious energy, worried, afraid, scared that you're going to move on. So they think that you're going to move on here, wild ones. This is so interesting the way this is coming through. So they're begging and bargaining, actually wishing, hoping, praying, yearning to have a space in your life again, to come back together. You've got come together here, to come back together in name, in place, in car. Okay, so they want to, they're scared, they're panicked that you are going to move on. They're making wishes, they are yearning, they are hoping that you guys can come back together and be in union again. You've got reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. So they're wanting to come back together. What caused this whole kind of energy to come through? Why are they negotiating? What are the right triggers? And the triggers aren't coming through as triggers, but they are, because they feel like they have lost you and the name that goes with you, you and the place that goes with you, you and the car that goes with you. It feels very much like they think that you are kind of high up there, and it feels like you potentially are here, wild ones, and they had all of that, and now it feels like they have done something that has created rift or space, or that they are triggered that they might lose your name, your place, your car, or their space in it. And they are ready to negotiate how to come back, because they're panicked, they're scared, wishing to come back together. So it feels like this is poisonous, though. Toxic, unhealthy behaviors in people. It feels like they are poison to you, to your reality, to your life. So really think about it. Okay. They are like, oh, it's history. The past happened. It's over. Let's move forward. But it doesn't feel like it's that far in the past. And it feels like this person just really, they want what they want, and they want you to be a part of that, but they still want to do what they want. It's almost like having their cake and eating it too. Okay. They're always running, avoiding, racing away, right? You've got two car things here, so it could have to do something with a car, or you may be finding them in a car with somebody else, or something to do with a car in one way or another. They're wanting to keep that in the past. It happened. It's in the past, right? We don't have to think about it anymore. Let's come back together. Let's be together. Let's, right? They're trying to avoid anything else, but there's a potential that there's paperwork, legal, court, something. Maybe you filed for divorce, okay? And they're triggered by that. They're wanting to come back together. They're wanting an intervention to come through, an interlude, if you will, intervention and interlude coming through, rescue others involved, pause, timing factor. They want this, they want to be able to come back in and create waves, right? But they were already creating those waves. They're just hoping that they'll come back together in a more positive way so that they can come back together, okay? They are gossiping, they're petty, they're envious, they're jealous, they have those emotions coming and going. But they want to hopefully create emotion in you again, which brings you back on the verge, okay? Or they think that you'll come back and reveal that you still love them, that you still care, okay? Do you though? Because this feels like a whole lot of stuff coming through here, right? It feels like you may have requested or filed for divorce, and they're begging, they're ready to beg, borrow, and steal to keep you, keep your name, your car, your place, but they're not good for you. It feels like they're very much poisonous. They want to come together, stay together, and yet they don't want to do anything to keep it together. They just want that space in your life, that space in your bed, that space in your car, that name that makes them feel like they are something in this world, okay? I don't know. Let's go ahead and see. You have, let me make the next move, okay? Let me make the next move. So they want to show up and they want to make the moves. Let me show up, let me be the one, da 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 da. Because there's a potential that if you show up, wild ones, or if you attempt to make a move, it'll be at a wrong time at the wrong place, and you might catch them doing something, saying something, being with someone, or somewhere that they maybe shouldn't be. So they're hoping that you will just allow that, okay? Avoiding accountability, right? Oh, imagine that, okay? Yeah. Feels very much like they are avoiding accountability. They just want that name, that place, that car, that you, right? But they don't want to be accountable. They don't want to, right, stop being poisonous. They just want the past, the history, the past happened. Just leave it in the past where it belongs. They just want that to stay. They're running, avoiding, right? You've got avoiding here, racing away. But they want you to stay right there, and they want to keep every single bit of the potential profit is the word that's coming through. So it could be that you're very profitable and they're not, and they want to keep that, but they want to keep every bit, every drop of the bits and pieces that are you, that makes them influential or affluent, or show up in a space of being kind of better than they are, or higher up than they are, whatever it is. That's what they want to keep. But they are, don't get confused. They're poison, okay? They're poison. I always dreamed of this of you, okay? They've always dreamed of it. There you go. The popcorn, interlude, pause, timing factor. Can you please just, I mean, I've always dreamed of you. I've always wanted this. I look for you everywhere. I've always dreamed of you. I've always wanted this. Can we just pause this? I promise you, baby, you're the only one. That's how I heard it exactly. I promise you, baby, you're the only one, even though maybe you've caught me in places and, right, and doing things and whatever with people that I maybe shouldn't be. I want to share my kinks with you. It feels like they are finding satisfaction somewhere else, and now they're like, okay, well, let me share my kinks with you then. That was in the past, that's history, right? Stop the paperwork and stuff, and let's come back together wherever it is here, right? Let's reconcile, let's come back together. I'll share my kinks with you, and then I won't need to go look elsewhere. That's so interesting, because the other one came through. I love the feel of you, I love your smell, right there. It's like they're trying to gaslight or bring in an energy It's like they're trying to bring in an energy of getting you to believe them while trying to get themselves to believe it. In the way that this message comes through, you make me nervous is under that. Okay. It's interesting that both of the messages that have come through for this week for this channel have come through in this way. So the messages are definitely, it feels like they're on point for those of you that have been called into and or need to hear them, because there's something that you may be missing. There's something that you may be missing, that there needed to be an intervention to come through, rescue others involved. Okay, that's what's coming through here. This is an intervention week, it feels like, on this second channel as far as the love messages go, because they both kind of have come through in a way such as this that is like, maybe the person that you came to this message for, wild ones, and or the other one that came out this week, is more about themselves and what you can do for them than being partners in a union, or what they can do with you and for you, if that makes sense. Okay, it feels very one-sided in both of them. So if you haven't watched the other one that came out this week, check that one out here on the channel as well. It'll probably be linked at the end of this one, but they both feel very much that way. So it feels like this is an intervention coming through within both of these messages for you this week, wild ones, to really pay attention to. Okay, I'll leave it there. I hope it resonated. See you in the next one.